Incoming transmission.
Picture this. A recording studio somewhere far, far away.
Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion on the 22nd of November. I'm looking at a Castlevania game on the SNES, and it's called Dracula X. And it was released in 1996. Now, this wasn't officially Castlevania 5, which is odd, because there wasn't ever officially a Castlevania 5, apparently. This was based on Rondo of Blood, so there you go. Uses the similar graphics of that game as well, and basically the art style. They've redesigned some of the levels, and some of the gameplay elements have also been altered as well. And it was released in '95 in Japan, and July, I believe, and I think September in the USA, and in Europe, '96. Or was it? Yes, I think I'm right. Just double check that. Could be wrong. I think either that or it was 95 in Europe. Maybe it might have been 96 in Australia, because sometimes they have odd releases. Anyway, let's have a look at this game, because I love the Castlevania series, and Super Castlevania 4 was just an outstanding game. So let's see if this comes anywhere close to it. Now, you'll notice that the graphics are slightly different, like I said, based on a different game, but it's also a different character. Instead of Simon Belmont, you are playing as Richter Belmont. So yeah, still same family, different members. But there you go. So you can still see that the candelabras still give you goodies like hearts, but you'll notice one thing is that your whip doesn't get any upgrades anymore. You are literally started at full capacity, which is interesting. I love the backgrounds, by the way. The nice fiery backgrounds with the shimmery heat effect. That's really quite nice. There's quite a lot going on screen as well, with no slowdown, which is even nicer, because you'd expect there to be quite a lot of slowdown going on, given the amount of stuff that's going on screen right now. That's a nice little throwback to Castlevania 4, those things. So there we are. Oh no! Medusa heads! Really? On level 1? You remember I had trouble with these on Castlevania 4. But then, who didn't? The weapon system's back, but I kind of like this, because now, once you pick up an upgrade, you can change it, because your old weapon will temporarily be available to pick back up again. So if you pick up something and you think, oh no, I didn't need that, you can swap it back. Kind of like that. Excuse me if I'm a bit sniffly today. I think I'm on the way to having a bit of a cold, which is just what you need with this time of year, really, isn't it? It's kind of got quite a lot of nods to the original game as well, which is quite nice. It's always nice to see that. You can see a health bar in the top left-hand corner. The weapon that you've currently got equipped is shown in the circular window. That was a nasty trap. So you can tell what you've got picked up, which is always a good thing. It's fairly smooth. I think the animation style was better in Castlevania 4, if I'm completely honest. But it's not an awful game at all. The music's great as well, actually, and give that sort of Castlevania vibe. Oh, that was nice. It's like your special weapon. That's really quite nice. Also known as a Vampire's Kiss, this game as well. Had a few different names, but Dracula X and Vampire's Kiss, I believe, were the two that you will be familiar with. You can see here that you have to get to the end of this sort of part of the stage that you're on, and then you progress through to the next part of the level, which I think is quite nice. The enemy characters are quite well drawn as well. You see these skeletons giving me a bit of a headache with their chucking their bones all over the place. But hey, that's what happens. So you can see there that the dagger dropped. I can pick that back up if I so wish, but I don't. So there. Your ammunition or hearts are shown in the top right-hand corner. Controls are incredibly tight. Oh, look at that. Another throwback to the original Castlevania. Holy crap, what's that chasing me? So there are some nods to the original game, and I completely mistimed that jump, but never mind. Like I said, controls very tight. They are very responsive. Oh, I'm not going to hang around for that to catch me. And I think you'll find that Richter will perform whatever action you want him to in a timely manner. There doesn't seem to be any input lag. It's all quite nicely done. But then, you know, you expect that from a Konami game anyway, because they are like masters of this kind of genre. I'm going to see if what that big thing is. Here he comes. Hello. Oh wow, if that was that easy for him to get destroyed, what was I worried about? Never mind. Quite a nice touch though. I've got a feeling we're probably approaching a boss stage at some point very soon, because the level layout has now changed. I'll keep the battle axe, I think. Let's see how we get on. But lack of enemies on this stage here suggests to me that we are about to become boss fodder. So I'm going to try and get through this and see how we get on. Oh, hang on. What was that? That's a big-ass panther. Oh no, it's a two-headed dog. Or is it a three-headed dog? Is it Cerberus? Has he come to say hello? But you can see the level design is amazing. It's really, really quite nice. For a later game as well, I suppose the people understood what the power of the SNES could do, and could really sort of push it more to its limits. It's a bit kind of like how people are doing with the Spectrum these days. There's all the new releases these days you would never have dreamt could be done on the Spectrum. So I wonder if it's kind of similar thing there. The boss health bar, by the way, is the purple bar below your own. I seem to be able to just sit in this corner and whip him to death, but that's no fun. I want to see the guy in the middle of the screen. Here he comes! Oh no, he's decided he doesn't want to. I like the fact that the boss layouts are fairly similar to the original Castlevania games as well, which is, again, another nice sort of nod. There's a lot of familiarity with this game, and I like that. It's definitely recognisable as a Castlevania game, and yeah, I think that's really, really quite nice. Nice stage clear screen as well. So graphically it's really, really nice. Animation's really cool. The bosses and the enemy types are all varied and they're really nice, with some great classic throwbacks to the original NES game, which is great. Talking of the NES game, the music on this level is very familiar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap up the review here and give you guys a taste of this music. I'm probably going to die horribly, by the way, but you'll get an idea of what I'm trying to do. And hopefully you'll get to hear a very, very familiar soundtrack. Anyway guys, keep it retro, and I will catch you again very soon for a brand new review. Bye for now!